first award that we have. And a couple of years ago, we started working with a national company which gives out these President's Volunteer Service Award. And they literally come from the White House. And so if a member comes in and they volunteer a certain amount of hours, they're awarded one of these certificates. This one is a Volunteer Service Award. This is a gold award presented by AmeriCorps in recognition and appreciation for the commitment to strengthen our nation and communities through volunteer service. And I have to say that this young person, this is the second year in a row that this person has won a gold award. Maeve, do you remember how many hours it took?
100 hours.
100 hours of volunteering with WinCAM for 2 years in a row. And you know what? It was probably more than that in years prior before we started keeping track. So this is a young man who is such a trusted person that will actually pay him to do stuff every once in a while. And I've known this young guy since he was in what, 6th grade? He has grown. He's going to be leaving us this year to go on to college next year, and I'm very proud to introduce you to Noah Mulcahy, everybody. There's Noah.
Yes. I save the board lots of money, is the first thing I'll say. I love the board, but I'm very well aware that I save the board lots of money. But it's fun, and it's, I guess, job training in a way. I don't know what I'm going to do in college, per se, but something like this is definitely an option. And I've been very grateful to David and the rest of the WinCAM staff for all of the wonderful things they let me do. And all the guidance they have given me over the years. So I'm sad that I will be leaving this great organization next year to pursue hopefully bigger and better things.
We appreciate that, Noah.
You're welcome.
I got to keep this computer from falling asleep over here.
Oh, God,
I know, Jared. Can you believe this? Brian, can I get it so far so good?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. So that was our first award. And I don't really know what the next one is. So I'm just going to hit the forward arrow, and we're going to hope for the best. How's that sound? All right.
Happy Thanksgiving here from WinCAM, and welcome to this Thanksgiving rivalry matchup between the Winchester Red and Black and the Woburn Tanners. My name is Nikhil Karthikeyan. Alongside me is Jason Termini. Now, coming into this matchup, there's a storied history and rivalry between the two teams, the Winchester Red and Black and Woburn Tanners, neighboring towns, and it's kind of a hated rivalry. The first matchup between the two teams was back in 1891, and this is the 121st meeting all-time between the two teams.
All the way down to the 35. Centarelli, little toss to do set. Able to avoid one tackle, but can't get past the backfield. It rolls to his right, and he's going to run, and he's going to scramble for it. And it's a short pass, and it's picked at the 25-yard line. And there he goes all the way for a Red and Black touchdown. That's Sam Kinsicki, number 42. The first touchdown of the year for Winchester comes on a defensive play.
Nikhil, I'm really glad you walked in when you did.
Really?
Yes, really. So, no worries. So, we have given out the On-Air Talent Recognition Award a few times over the last 10 years. And, you know, because WinCAM is really about production, sometimes these folks are overlooked. But Nikhil does spend a lot of time with us, really been polishing his skills doing play-by-play for football, hockey, even some basketball too, right? Once. Okay. Well, it still counts, right? Excellent job, and we wanted to give our on-air talent recognition award to Nikhil Karthikeyan. Come on up, Nikhil. There you go, sir. A little gift for you. Would you like to say a couple words? You don't have to. But you can. All right, let's take a picture with me here. Good job. All right, everything's going well so far. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is the most fun I've had at work in quite some time. All right. Ready?
All of my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you did, listen, oh boy.
So, for those of you that don't know the great Shukong Ou, this is a guy. The WinCAM Advocate Award is something that we give to folks who spread the good word around town about what WinCAM does. And Shukong does that so much that sometimes I got to tell him to back down. You know, he's giving me too much work to do. But Shukong is work for me. Right. Exactly. But it's always great. It's always welcome. And you're always a tireless advocate for us. Everybody, Shukong Ou.
Thank you.
Very well. Very good. Would you like, please.
Sure.
Say a few words. I know.
So thank you all for coming, everybody. I'm so gratified to receive this award. It's such a pleasure to work in such a welcoming environment. Everybody is always helpful, and we had a little project earlier this year where the Winchester Cultural District was trying to do this river walk art exhibit. If you haven't seen it already, all around downtown, there are these little signs stuck in the ground with a little QR code, and if you read the QR code with your phone, it brings you to an app called Hoverlay, and it brings out an augmented reality on which you can now see a person reading a poem. We have the poet laureate of Medford reading a poem for us. We have musicians from the music school playing instruments on the grass behind the library. And one of them is Sylvie Zakarian, who is a marimba player. And you could see her playing the marimba on the grass behind the library. So don't miss it. And the reason I bring this up is Dave and the entire staff were so welcoming because we filmed the green screen for the poet and for the musicians, and I forget who else, but a lot of the green screen work was done with great help and just wonderful support from Dave and the entire staff. Everybody was, we we had one guy who was kind of scrunched over, right? He just wouldn't look up. So Dave ran off and got an extra little light to put on the floor so we would shine up into his face so we could see his face. It's that type of really just special, see what we can do to help out. That's so wonderful about being here at WinCAM. And put up special microphones just to capture the instruments. And if you haven't seen it already, definitely go check out Riverwalk. There are little signs in the ground all over town. So thank you very much. And let's play some more WinCAM, right? Thank you. Great.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, ready?
And our first sketch will be... Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever tried to read a book but failed to do so because of reasons like boredom, losing your place, and illiteracy? Well, lucky for you, we here at the Sinister Publishing Company are happy to bring you a new way to read books by not reading them at all. Introducing the Instabook. To use, just open the book and... Don't worry! The Instabook is mostly harmless. Right now, the Instabook's tentacles are reaching into your brain to deposit the book into your memory bank. In a quick 10 minutes of face hugging, you will have read that whole book without even using your eyes. Well, while we wait for Lawrence, let's get input from some other users of the product.
So, I just want to say, Jackson, when did you first come to WinCAM? I just want to ask you a question.
Okay, so technically I was just signing up for it in the summer, but I really first came to WinCAM December of last year.
December of last year.
Yeah.
So it's been about a year, give or take. Jackson has produced already 10, working on the 10th now, 10 half-hour programs of what his sketch program that he calls a little sketchy, which is great to begin with. He writes them, he acts in them, he produces them, he does the post-production, he does it all. It's an amazing amount of work, and I am always extremely, extremely impressed by his professionalism and his talent. The best new show goes to A Little Sketchy, brought to you by Jackson Slubowski. Congratulations, sir. You want to do that?
Yeah, thank you.
Throughout my life, I've always liked to create things, and most of the time I've just been creating stuff on my own, whether it be like animations or like iMovie projects. But with WinCAM, I'm able to get a more collaborative experience, and their resources are just really excellent. And I'd like to thank the people who work on the show with me, my friends. Just great stuff. I ask them to do it, and they just do it. I don't have to pay them, even though they've joked about asking for money. But and I'd like to thank the people at WinCAM who are able to make it possible. Whenever I have a crazy idea for a sketch, they always help me follow through on it. Even the idea for live program, which we're going to be doing December 22nd, 2 p.m. I'm really pumped for that. And I just want to say thank you for making all of this possible.
All of this while keeping up your grades at Winchester High School, I hope. All right, good.
Yes.
Good. I don't need any more text from Mr. Mahoney. All right. Jackson, thanks so much. And yes, we are doing a live episode of A Little Sketchy, which is going to be tricky, right? Sketch comedy live on WinCAM. All right, well. Right? Haven't met a challenge that we haven't accepted yet. All right, we have one more award for you. It's the most prestigious award that there ever was.
Miss H, would you like the honor of the first piece?
I would love it.
Allow me cut you a slice.
Wow, you did that so quickly.
Dig in! Here we go.
Welcome to Who in Winchester, the show that asks people what they do for work and how they got there. I'm your host, Felicia.
Today we're joined by Tim, Brian, and Angel. We're going to go through a couple movies today, gentlemen. We're going to see what you guys think, give them a little rating system based on some element of the movie itself.
Makes them the winner. Mr. Hubert, tell them what they won.
All our contestants are the winning contestants. They won a new Matchbox car.
So, for many years now, even going back pre-pandemic, I think, right? We've had weekly visits with the Winchester High School Post-Grad program, and I am on record as saying it's my favorite morning of the week. It's a great way to start our day. There are some fantastic people, and as you can see, they work very, very hard, very prolific producers. And I would like to introduce you to the leader of the team, Mr. Jared Huber. Please take.
I know I took a lot of stuff there. I'd like to invite students here of the PGP to come up. I know the staff won't come up, but I'll invite the students up there for that. So Brian Lee, you want to come up? Angel, Tim. Yeah, Tim's already ready to come up there. Will Mack, you can come on down. Am I missing somebody? There we go. Oh, Zhang, yes, there you are, Zhang. Why don't you go over here, guys, so we can see you.
Turn around.
There we go. There we go. This is... There they are. So this isn't everybody, but this is we got a powerhouse of talent here. So I want to introduce you to the PGP, and PGP stands for... Thank you, Noah. Didn't rehearse that at all. We have Brian Lee, we have Angel Cora, we have Tim Stevenson, Jarrett Zhang, Will Macanuco. These are some of the members of the PGP with us here today. So they deserve a big round of applause for the hard work they've done here for with WinCAM. So PGP, we work through the high school. We're an 18 to 22-year-old program. We kind of work with the students there after they're done with the education part there, the freshman to senior year. We work on life skills. We work on public transportation, and we work on job skills. And we've been working with Dave. We've been together over like 6 years now. The post-grad program's been around for only 6 years. But we've been Dave, I think, even before that, when I was teaching in LC4 at Winchester High School. And Dave has just gotten more and more remarkable. WinCAM has gotten more and more remarkable. I pitch him zany ideas, and he runs with it. He says, okay, this is what we need to do in order to happen. He keeps me grounded, because sometimes I get a little overboard with what I want to do. But it's a blast. These guys are the stars of the show, but they also work the shows there. We handle cameras. We do lighting, we do sound. It's amazing when they come in here and Dave says, okay, Will Mack, I want you to set up the lights. Jarrett, get the microphones. Angel, we're gonna do the cameras. And they know what to do. And Dave's taken that time, he's put that effort in. And WinCAM has done that too, to teach us how to do that over the years, and that's amazing. So we want to thank Dave very much for all his hard work here for that one there. Thank you, Dave. And I also want to thank, we have 2 members here of the PGP. We have Mrs. Russo over here, Nicole Russo over there. Some call her the mother of the PGP there because she's been there with us there at the beginning there when we started there 6 years ago. And I run a lot of ideas. She vetoes a lot of my stuff, so she keeps us there on the good stuff there. So she's kind of the person we go through for that. And we have recently retired Marcia Jones. She worked there a lot of the times too for that. You like that, Logan? And I feel like this was Marcia's favorite place to be. She loved coming to WinCAM. She loved doing the cooking with the class. It's good to have no executive functioning at all, so she was able to kind of organize stuff and get that going there, so I appreciate that a lot. But we thank you very much for the award, and we look forward to making more TV magic with you guys in the future, hopefully for another 6 years at least. So thank you very much. How are we doing so far, Brian? So far, so good. All right.
You did do it, Brian. I'm proud of you. So, like I said, I just want to thank everybody for all their contributions. You know, everybody in this room, you're all part of what we do, right? This right here is the whole reason we're in business, right? This is why we do what we do, for folks to come in and utilize our resources to learn a little bit more about production and to express themselves creatively. And so a night like tonight makes me so proud and so happy because I'm able to highlight that for everybody. I really hope everybody has, continued health and continued creativity. I know Mr. Huber will. He's always coming up with some new ideas. Yes. Well, we actually, if I can give a little preview, we're working on the PGP's next project is wacky holiday traditions from around the world that we'll be working on over the next couple of weeks and hopefully getting that turned around before the end of the year, right? It's going to be very fun, and these guys work really, really hard, and I know all of these producers and great members do. Just like to thank, while I'm up here, the board of directors, who doesn't get a lot of applause, and a lot of them are standing out there or they're sitting around the room. The board does tremendous work, and they're all volunteers as well, so it's great. The staff is here. Maeve Rondo is here. Dane Selledge is here. And I think that's it, right, Jarrett? Oh, Kayla. Yeah, we have to mention Kayla, too. She's in the other room. Big Kayla's #1 fan right over there. I hope that you guys will stick around for a while. You're all now engraved on the plaques that'll be hanging in the halls at WinCAM forever. I hope you'll stick around for a while, have some cookies, meet some people, and just hang out for a bit. And I won't kick you out for at least another hour. All right? Thanks, everybody, for coming.